Hey y'all. It's been a while since I've been on live because it's not like I haven't had stuff to say, it's just that I don't really want to like risk my peace. Like I be feeling good and sometimes I do want to like I don't know cuz the thing is when you have like no one to like not to say no one, but like you don't really have people that you can really like share your like joy with, like your peace with. You know what I mean? Because I think about it and it's like I used to, but at the same time there was always that one question in the back of my mind, like, am I really at peace with this person? Like, can I really put all my guards down with this person? And unfortunately, that answer has been no. Like, it's not like, okay, let me say it carefully, because all right, so it's cases that I can think about where I did feel comfortable in the relationship, but not if we would have like taken it, seriously. You know what I mean? And that's what I like when I tell people, like, give me some time so that I can like get comfortable with you. It's because I have to see how you act. Like, heaven forbid something serious happens and I need you there, and I make sure I don't need people. But if I need you there, I gotta see if you'll show up. If you don't show up, that's enough. You can say whatever. And then, okay, I even give people small cases. I'm like, okay, oh, I'm having a bad day. I need such and such right now, and see what they do. And if they can't do it, then that's the end of the relationship, right? And it's like more cases than none. People like, well, I've seen people like do it, but I've seen, like, I'm saying, but is it all the time? Or is it with serious things? That's the thing. But they can do it with small things. Small things, yeah, I find that to be kind of easy. But when it's something major, and people are like, oh, when are you going to go back to dating? Have you seen the guys outside? They're all like, oh, well, a woman has to do this and a woman has to do that. And they're not going to do anything. They're not, well, they're not going to do that much. As much as they want the woman to do, they're not going to do. And they always want women to go crazy. Like, why? So, in my past relationship, right? There was this guy. And it's like, I hate bringing this up, but it's like, why aren't people considerate? Okay? Like, he would talk to whoever woman. And as soon, like, and I wasn't unattractive. I'm not unattractive. But as soon as a guy talks to me, or gives me the third degree, they're like, with you. And like, I usually brush it off because I'm like, no, my loyalty, I'm loyal to the bone, I'm loyal to the fall of this person. And then they turn around and literally give someone else, like another girl, the same respect that they give me. And I'm like, why can't you hurt these girls' feelings the same way I hurt these guys' feelings? And then I was like, you know what? Don't even worry about it. I chose not to hurt some guys' feelings, just to see in front of him though, like not behind his back, like in front of him. I was like, oh, because I'm like, okay, well, if you're bold enough to step like that in front, never mind. Just the point is, when I do the same thing that he does, it's a big deal. You know what I mean? Is it bad to give other girls respect? What? Not when you're in a relationship. I mean, what do you mean? Like, it depends. Like, if you see someone hitting on you, you're supposed to turn them down. You're supposed to be like, skirt. You're not supposed to pay, give them, oh, you're not supposed to court no girl that likes you. You're crazy. You're weird. And in front of me, this one girl went and asked my ex, and I had to jump down her throat. She was like, oh, hey, when you're on your way, and then because we're all friends, she was like, oh, when you're on your way, can you go get some Burger King? Can you pick up Burger King for me, and I'll pay you back? And I'm like, girl, He is not your food driver. Go Uber. Go, DoorDash or whatever. Like, you're not about to get my man to run no errands for you. Get your man or your friends to do it. Like, no, he's not close to you. You met him through me. You're crazy. Anyway, and then but the thing was, she didn't know that I was there. So I had to respond. And I'm pretty sure if I wasn't there, I'm pretty sure he would have done it. That's what I'm saying. Like, that was the last time I trusted dude. And I'm not trusting no dude ever again. Like, you're grits. You're for the streets. And you get mad whenever a girl's nice to somebody. Why can't you get the same respect? You're weird. I'm not doing like, why do you? And then the thing is, he'll do what he wants to do. And then he'll treat you crazy. Like, crazy for even hinting that you. Anyway, let me read your comments and then I'll come back. He said, yeah, but you can't be rude to anyone. It's the girl's job to protect your man from other girls. You guys are crazy. Just like he does when he talks to other guys. You guys are crazy. You guys are weird. All you have to do is be like, hey, my girl's right there. If I need yada yada, just ask her. Just put me there. Just put me in the equation. If you don't want to put me in the equation, why do you expect to be in every equation? Be smart. It goes both ways. It goes both ways. You treat someone how you want to be treated. If you don't want to be treated nicely, don't treat nobody nicely, and then they won't treat you nicely. So now when I do the same thing, it's a big problem. I'm going to jail because I called some homeless kid. Anyways, I was here to just say that some reasons why you don't really catch me dating again is because, like, guys are so, like, mentally weak. I don't know, like, what is it that you guys, like, just well, let me not say all guys, but, like, some guys, my daughter loves to do this thing when I'm on live. Anyway, I just really hate how, like, some guys, they want a girl to be mad mean and them to be really nice to all the girls. That's so weird to me. And it's very, I don't know. But you said when you were trying to do the same thing with the other guys, that means you also tried. Not really. It means that I saw how you treated the other people, and when I jumped, let me tell you what happened. So my ex, he was talking to this girl, and he claimed it was just business casual, whatever. Hold on, y'all. My bad, y'all. My baby just needs some attention. Whenever she sees me giving other people attention, she wants attention. But anyway, so I was dating this guy, and he was texting this girl on some business casual, like, whatever. And the text messages started getting flirty. And instead of him shutting her down, he was, like, flirting back. And that's when I was like, hey, whoop-de-whoop. And then he's like, oh, why are you going through my phone? So I was like, you got it, big guy. You got it. So I started, well, I didn't act right away. I was like, okay, cool. Did I? I'm not sure. I think we broke up because I'm like, well, if we have no trust, whoop-de-whoop. But when on the breakup, I did one thing that I informed people about. And then that's when it was like, oh, yada, yada. And then it's like, but we were broken up, though. Who cares if I texted my ex? We were broken up. All right, hold on. Let me read these. Did you tell those guys that you have a man? Long story short, he was not for you, period. He was not for me. And that's okay. That's fine. But the thing is, okay, let's say that I knew he was not for me. He would continue and, like, terrorize me for what I did, and I would have to stop talking about what he did. And it's always some like double standard. And the thing is, it's really because like a woman is usually unprotected around these guys, so these guys do whatever they want to these women. They like continue badgering them, belittling them, making them feel this, making them feel that, and then they call it a lick back, even though you started the bull, the BS first. And then you get mad when a girl responds, and then you're just like, oh, a woman has to stay in a woman's place and some BS like that, like some red pill stuff. And it's like, it's not equal. Do you not see that it's not balanced? Like, it's not. And it's always like, oh, now when the girl does something, that's when it's like, oh, like he catches a heart attack. But when it's when he does something, the girl is over exaggerating whenever she starts talking about what he's doing. It's always some crazy stuff. And then as a woman, who are you going to necessarily vent to? My ex made me cut off everybody because he was like, oh, that's cheating. That's, flirting and everything like that. And I, like a dumbass, I sat there and cut everybody off. Not all men are the same. That's what I can say. You can't give a bite. Child, I don't know. I just don't see myself like trusting another guy again. And then when I did that, right? I was like, okay, because that was a while ago. I went and tried to date another guy again. And it was almost the same thing, but not really. It was me who wasn't really ready to get serious in a relationship. I said this in the last live. Like, I was we were dating and everything, but I felt like he wanted something serious and I wasn't really ready. So instead of him letting me go, he started talking to somebody else and they started getting serious, but he wasn't telling me because I guess he wanted me to stay, while he had that person and wanted me to be on the side and everything. And it was like, yeah, no, you gotta go. I can't do that because I wouldn't want no one doing that to me. You know what I mean? Like, if a girl wants you to take her seriously, you have to take her seriously, and you gotta let me go. You can't just hold on to me. Like, okay, like my ex, like, you can't hold on to me while you want to hold on to somebody else. Let your hands go, be free. And you got to let me be free. You're crazy. You trying to drag me down with you? No, I'm not doing that. I'm trying to go to heaven. Dang. Hey y'all, thanks for joining. Please like the live and yada yada. But yeah, I'm just venting because I don't know, like, I'm always thinking a guy is supposed to be Prince Charming. You're not supposed to be a burden, and then you get mad that a girl is feeling your burden. Like, what? Why is it never equal? Why is it always the woman has to carry more? Because that's feminine. That's ladylike to not be upset. You gotta just be, oh, it's fine. Ooh, ooh. Like, what? Maybe he loved you, but you were not ready. I know it was my fault, but I was clear. The point is communication. Communication. If you don't communicate with me, well, I just feel like, okay, if you were ready to make it serious with me, you have to let me know. Because how am I gonna know? If we started off just being, how we started off, there for each other, let's just be there for each other. But if you wanted to be more serious, you gotta let me know. Because how am I gonna know? How am I gonna know? How am I gonna know? Hey, oh well. I'm just tired. You know what I mean? And that's it. That was, I don't know, but that second relationship that I told you about that I wasn't ready, but he was. The guy got married earlier this year, and I'm happy for him. Like, but the thing is, I didn't know that he had a whole fiance. Like, okay, if you wanted, to get married, I don't know, like, let me know. But I'm a little, what's the word? He told you he was looking to get serious with you. He didn't. That's the thing. He didn't. How else? He should tell. I don't. Well, he didn't. Okay, he didn't. And the thing is, we were together for a couple of years, or we were messing around for a couple of years. It was never really serious. And I know because through everywhere, I've helped him move to a couple locations. We've been in every location from when he used to live with his mom's house to all the places he moved out to. You know, literally everywhere. We were there. And this time it was just like, well, he explained to me, because I had to find out, because I was with him all the time and he was still seeing this girl. So I was like, what's going on with y'all two? He was like, oh, we're just cool. He's just helping her because she's from another country. He's helping her, you know, get her papers or whatever. And I was like, oh, okay. I brushed it off. But then she's like blowing him up, asking him where he's at. And I'm like, girl, who are you? And then I had to find out that they were engaged and they ended up getting married because I had to abort his baby. So, and he didn't want, and he wanted a baby, but I already have one. If you didn't hear her, I have one. I can't have two, especially in my situation. Like, no, you would have to, if you can't elevate me, I can't elevate you. That's not fair. I don't know. At the start of the conversation, you said he was getting serious, but you were not. Oh, gotta go. Love y'all. Thanks for joining my live. Bye.